guys, so today we are going to turn ourselves into a zombie. So this is really easy, you guys. First of all you gotta do is lose that tan if you're tan like me. So I just bought a foundation that was super light for me, just not even close to my skin tone. Just put that all over my face and also down onto my chest, and be sure to get that all over your lips too, because you want to pale those out. Now, to make ourselves even paler, I went in with a white paint. This is the Snazaroo paint. I just picked it up at Michael's. And I also wetted this with MAC Fix Plus instead of water. I just felt, maybe it would stay on better. I don't know. I think it worked. So anyway, now moving on, we are going to contour our face. You can use face paint, or here I just used a lipstick that's kind of a maroony, almost berry-ish color. I just thought, this will make us look nice and infected and just dead. So just don't be shy about putting this all over your face. You want strong lines, and you're going to blend them out anyway, so it's going to be perfect. Now we're just going to blacken up those eyelids. Just put any dark shadow, just black shadow all over the eyelids. You really do not need to be precise at all. And now we're also just going to put that underneath our bottom lashes too, and just smoke it all out. Now here, I'm just going to muddy up the color with some blue, because really, guys, this is all about just being super messy and super muddy. So we're just putting that blue in, and on top of that, we're going to put this kind of army green in, just to make it kind of moldy looking and just muddy it up even more. Now, of course, just to add to the dead look, we're just going to go ahead and contour our nose with the dark gray from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, just to make it look nice and dead and dirty, because what zombie is clean, So here I'm just contouring with a dark brown and going back in with that dark gray I used to contour my nose, just to make it nice and muddy and super gaunt. And, we're just kind of being super messy here. And then, of course, why not make your mouth nasty? Because, everything should be nasty, right? So I just put some gray around the corners of my mouth just to make it dirty and dead looking. And here I'm just adding green all around the perimeters of my face, just to give a nice sickly green tinge around my face, my mouth, my forehead, my eyes. Because, a zombie's going to be probably kind of moldy and infected. So here I'm just going to put in a little bit of red, because I decided I did not look infected enough. So this red tinge really just makes me look diseased and just very unhealthy. And so I'm just going to add that red to the contour too, just to make me look just nasty, as usual. So we're just going to keep going in, blending it all out really messily. And then here, this didn't make a huge difference, so you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just took a face paint and a texturizer sponge and just kind of pushed it all over my face. And then here, this part's really cool and really easy if you want to do this. I just took that same lipstick that I used to contour with, and I'm just contouring my tendons and my collarbone with it. And here I just used a brush, which I really didn't like the effect of. It blended out the color too much. So instead I went in with my fingers and just smear it out. It's not even really blending. Just smear it out a little bit. Just make it so it's just smeared around those bones and your tendons. And here I'm just going to add another little set, across the bones, across my chest. And then we're going to add a little bit of dimension. Here I tried the gray face paint, and I did not like that at all. So moving on to the gray color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and this worked out perfectly. It cast just the perfect amount of shadow and just made me look gaunt and starved and just sunken in. Just the more gross you look, the better, right? So I'm just making myself look infected and gaunt, because I'm a really skinny zombie. Apparently I cannot catch humans, so I am just starving. So I'm just very sunken in. And you can do that as much or little as you want. Now here we're going to make the bite that started it all. So first off, you're going to just take some liquid latex and just smear it on your neck where the bite's going to be. And then I just put some tissue, rolled it up, and I'm just going to flatten out the ends and glue it down with some more liquid latex. Measure out your second part of the bite and roll up your tissue and put it on that other swatch of latex, and just flatten out the ends again and smear it down with latex. And it's really just about kind of making the Kleenex just stick to your neck. And so we're just going to kind of smooth out the edges all around the outside of the bite with the liquid latex. So just keep on smoothing this out. Just smear the latex over it. And guys, this is a very easy bite. So you're just gonna repeat these steps over and over again. Just smear it down, flatten it out, smear it down, flatten it out. Let it dry, like I am here. And you can use a blow dryer if you want, because I was getting bored waiting for it to dry. So a blow dryer will speed it up along a little bit. After it's dry, you're going to go back in with more liquid latex to kind of blend it a little bit more into your skin, so it doesn't actually look like just Kleenex sitting on your neck. So you're going to repeat this process as many times as it takes. I think it took me about 3 or 4 times, if not 5. So once it's all, blended out to your liking, you're going to go in and fill in the inside of your bite with black, and then also just put black all around the edges too, just to darken up the wound and give this some depth and dimension. So just smear black all over, and then if you want, you can use more colors. Here I just used a green just to make it nice and moldy looking, just like my face, because I guess your neck and your face has to match, right? That's the rule of makeup, neck and face gotta match. So again, we're gonna go on with more muddy colors. I'm putting in a purple just to make it a little bit bruised looking, and then the red just to make it a little bit infected, because those zombies are dirty, right? So of course my neck is gonna be infected. So just muddy up all those colors together. Here I thought it was not dark enough, so I added a little bit of black paint. It's really up to you how you want it to look. Now for the fun part, we're going to use some fake blood. I just picked this up from Party City, I think. I'm just using a Q-tip just to fill in the inside of the bite with blood, and then I'm also smearing the outer edges with blood also, because there's just going to be blood all over the place. And then here, this is kind of a tricky part. I wanted to have the blood naturally flowing out of my neck, so I just tried to pour the blood into my bite and let it flow out. It kind of worked, but not really. I had to help it along. So if you can, just let gravity do the work for you, but if not, just help it along like I did. Blood is blood. So I also decided to put some on my mouth. Not sure why, but zombies are nasty and dirty, so why not have blood coming out of your mouth? So I had a little bit of blood trailing out of my mouth, out of my bite. I'm just touching up my contour a little bit. Maybe keep your hair up. I don't know why I put my hair down at this part, because this probably would be the most important part to keep my hair out of, but oh well. And apparently I decided that my zombie, she wore eyeliner. So if you want, you can tight line your waterline, line your lash line, all of that jazz. But really, after that, you guys, your look is basically done. My last touch was just some white contacts to really make my eyes pop, I guess. I think they really add to the look. You definitely don't need contacts, but I really liked them in. So anyway, that is the look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!